Hello again. Anyone who is a subscriber to my channel may have seen yesterday that I made a card using one of Gummy Pan's new release, the wedding rings. And this sentiment was an also ran for that. And I rather liked it, so I thought, well, I'll use that one today with yet another of Gummy Pan's latest release. And what it makes is this dear little envelope. Isn't that the cutest thing? So today I thought I would I've cut my card, I've cut my panel, and here I've got a stencil that I made using this Gummy Pan die. It's just a bunch of sort of cascading or falling hearts. So what I did, I got a piece of Mylar and just kept cutting until I'd got enough holes in it. So put it on, put it through the machine, turned it over, put it somewhere else, and placed it so that I got a largish pattern of hearts. So what I thought I would do is use that as a background, maybe on my card, have a heart, not a heart, an envelope, and colour the heart with the same Luscious powder that I used to colour the With Love before I pop it back into the envelope, and just, that's kind of it. It's a kind of an any occasion card, really, sending love to someone. It could be any time of the year, any occasion. And we don't use these much these days, do we? Envelopes, a lot tends to be online, but with our wonderful cards, we do need envelopes. So let's just have a go. Right. For the background, I thought I don't want the hearts in the background to overshadow the envelope. So I thought I would use an ink. Now, that doesn't look like it would go with that, but inside it looks a different colour. I always, put my ink stamped onto a piece of card, often the card that I'm going to be using for my projects, because it will have a slightly different effect on a different card base. So this is some of the card that the linen card that I normally use. I started to do something and I got 2 evergreen boughs, so I had to do it again. So I make this chart on my computer using Word 2013, but I need to make a new one because Lost Shadow doesn't fit into it. I'm going to have to keep making the sections smaller and smaller to fit them all in. Okay, so I looked on here and I was comparing this with the various colours, and the one I thought looked the best was that one. So we'll see how we go. I've compared it to several, had a little go with my blending brush on a piece of card just to see what it looked like, and this is the one I fancied, so we'll try this chap. I don't propose on inking through all of these hearts, just kind of, some of them. I think that's where I want it. So I'll put it a bit higher up so I can choose where I go. Okay, here we go. I just wanted a gentle effect. But if it's not quite the right colour, I'll put some more over the top. Let's just have a look. Where's my little envelope gone? What did I do with that? There it is. Can't put it back now, I've moved it. I think that might do. Might do. I want that slightly more orange, in fact, but can I get it back where it was? If I'd put it on my... that's not the place. That's the place. That's got it. Something just a trifle more orange. What's more orange? Dried marigold. Let's try that. Oh, that's a bit better. It's just softened it. It's not that bright yellow. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, right, let's put these on. What's this one? Is the Fossilized Amber. That's the dried marigold. These are such versatile inks. Right, let me just cut. I'll wash that in a minute. No problem, no rush for that. Let me cut a piece of scrap. Let's get an envelope. There we go. And the score lines are already done for you with this die. Let me just retrieve. I'll get the heart in a minute when I finish doing this folding. You can see all the score lines are there, so all you have to do is fold, and I think the word is burnish, is it? I don't know. And fold. And fold. And fold. There we go. So sweet. Little mark on that. That's it. This is just an electric eraser, and it's really useful. I think they were invented really to, if you'd use your hot foil machine and there's a bit of hot foil just outside the line where you don't want it, one of those things just takes it off. It's brilliant. All right, there's that. There's that. There's this. All I've got now left on my cutting mat here is the heart. So I might leave it on there and then wash my mat afterwards, actually. I'm just going to colour that heart the same colour as the words. Paintbrush, wet it, dip it in, mix up the colour. You only need the tiniest bit. Not quite enough water. There we go. Right. It's kind of stuck to my mat at the minute, which is why it's made it easy to paint. I'll easily wipe the mat just to see if there's any excess Luscious left on it. Okay. There we go. Don't know if it's the way you're supposed to do it, but you need so little, it seems pointless in, you know, mixing up a whole load. Right. Now, I'll put that back on there for a minute. Now it's coloured. Now I need to stick these down. I quite like it like that. Here's my card base. Need to put the heart in there. So what I will do is put a little bit of double-sided tape behind there. This is going over the heart aperture. This is just narrow double-sided, regular double-sided tape. Now I'm going to put the heart into the aperture. And it's going to stick to that double-sided tape. But I'm going to use a little more adhesive, not just that, to stick the rest of this down. So the card is quite springy, so I'm just going to use some of this. And now I'm going to take off the back of the double-sided tape. There we go. Fold it over. Looks quite sweet, doesn't it? Now we have to stick these down. I think, what should I stick? I'll stick those down with just a bit of glue pen, I think. This should be fine. I like this. It's a zig pen. Stick that one down first. Width. I'm afraid I don't know the make of this. I must have had it for, I don't know, 15 years or more, something like that. So companies, manufacturers like to change what they do. They want us to keep buying, don't they? So they discontinue things and bring out something new. So you've got to keep going with love. There we go. I'm going to stick this flat onto there because I'm going to give some dimension by putting some foam tape on the back of the front panel. So again, I'll use some of this adhesive. It's really strong. There we go. Now I'll put the foam tape on the back of this for my huge reel. Look at it. Sticks to anything. STIX, number 2, anything. And if you go to it's a British site. If you go to the website, don't put foam tape in. You won't find it. Not this width anyway. Put in roll, the word roll. If you put in the word foam roll, or just even roll, will find it actually. But I love this width. It's just so versatile. Love it. I can't guess the lengths very well though. There we go. Right. Now a little bit of glue over the foam tape just stops it from grabbing the card front straight away, because if you haven't got it quite in position and you try to take it off, you can rip the card front. So a little bit of glue stick just gives you that little bit of maneuverability, allows you to just reposition if you're not quite right. You still retain the exceptional adhesion of the runner, but there we are. There we go. Yet another latest release from Gummy Pan. There's a company in England that stock them now, or you can order them worldwide from Sweden. So, with love, thanks for watching.